my friends, welcome to Return from the Flea Market 5. For this return, you find me here in front of the massive wood table I have restored. Don't hesitate to have a look at the little series about these works. You have noticed that I'm usually not talking about money in my videos. At the same moment, today it's very easy. You just type the name of the object on the internet and you find the price immediately. But today I will make an exception for showing you at what level you can make savings when purchasing your things on the flea market. So for Return to the Flea Market 5, let's go! So it comes like it goes. And by the way, one little hint, take such type of bags with you when you're going to the flea market. This is very convenient for picking up your purchases. So we're starting with a couple of DVDs, and I have to say that probably the best purchase is this classic movie from Jean-Luc Godard, À bout de souffle. That's a very amazing movie, and these are usually quite expensive, but here I got each of these for €1. And also 2 CDs, Helmut Fritz and Julien Clerc, also for €1 each. Then here a flower vase, hand painted, and this here was €7, price slightly negotiated. Then a couple of books, and these are rather valuable books, by the way. Here one book about furniture in Belgium. Here the price was €12, non-negotiated. It was a professional librarian. Then a book about the jobs in Wallonia. This here was also not negotiated, €8. This is a gift I will make to the father of my neighbor. Then a set of books about psychology. On one hand, Pourquoi les femmes vous prennent la tête, and one which is about the family crisis at an advanced age. Then some rather exceptional pieces, and this here is for my brother Christophe, already mentioned in the video about electricity in the house. And as he's rather a good viewer for my channel, I will not disclose here the price. And it's a little collection of antique Range-Rovers in small scale, having all of them the original boxes. Here I won't be talking about price for the Range-Rovers because this is a gift, but in particular with the original box, this is rather valuable. Then nothing to do, smoked garlic, and honestly, take at least 1 piece of garlic a day. It keeps the doctor away. Then I have 2 glasses, which are not so easy to find, which are small beer glasses. And honestly, I like this format a lot. That's half size. They are called galopins here in the region. And as they are rather seldom, they are rather expensive. So here the initial price was €4 per glass, and I negotiated them for 6, the both of them. Then a couple of serviette, decorative pieces. So here it was €4 for the set of 3, and I didn't negotiate. It will be very nice for decoration, for table decoration. Here a Gaston Lagaffe that I got as a gift on a stand on which I bought several pieces. Here a set of speed clamps, special format, and I got the pair for €2, price not negotiated. Then a little set of spatulas, very useful. These are half moon spatulas. You've seen them already in my video about how to fill in holes in the wall. Here a little brush for sanding or cleaning sensitive pieces, €1, price not negotiated. Then, and that's the miracle of flea market, I have now my apple tree giving lots of apples. They're a little bit bitter. And I found this extraordinary tool, which is a apple peeler. And right after, when coming back, we peeled all the apples and we made an extraordinary compote out of it. Price €5, not negotiated. New, it costs 20, and it's like new. Then a rather big speed clamp. This is really super useful, and the price was €2, not negotiated. This you will pay €20 new. Then another miniature. This here is from Spirou, and I will add it up to my collection of small cars. And here I think I paid €7. On another flea market they were at 15. And last but not least, probably the most beautiful piece. This is Decorative. And for these ones, once it is cleaned, and if you find this in an antique shop in Paris, this is at least €150 the pair. In New York, 200. This is probably around early 1900, and it's rather easy to clean. They will be like new. Don't hesitate to watch the video about the subject. So here, nothing to do with the flea market. It happens I found this nice box at the foot of my house in the city. And this was really a lucky moment because I have now a TV in my living room. So the idea is that I will transform this box, adjusting the height, putting some wheels below, a hole in the back for putting all the cabling. And this will give me a very good leeway for moving the TV inside the house. This is advantageously replacing my wine box, which contains CDs. Don't hesitate to join the video showing you how to sort efficiently your collections. And this gives me the opportunity for letting you know that I have also a series about return from street treasures, basically the things you find in the street. And here the discount is not 80%, it is 100%, so don't hesitate to join this little series. So now I've made the calculation of the savings I did with all these pieces, but honestly it's, let's say, a discount of 80% minimum. That's it for Return to the Flea Market 5. I hope that you like this video. I hope that it will motivate you to buy your things on the flea market, giving pleasure to you in searching the objects, making savings for you, and also reducing the consumption of the resources of the planet. Don't hesitate to join my other 4 Return from the Flea Market. So I hope to see you there on Happy Hour TV 1.